Hello, and thanks for joining me. This is the third in a series of videos going through the steps to upgrade a SOACS environment from 12.2.12 to 12.2.1.3 using MyST for Oracle Cloud. In this video, we'll be discovering our existing 12.2.1.2 instance and reviewing the configuration discovered by MyST. Let's get into it. So, the first big question is, how will we know that MyST has successfully discovered our configuration? Let's access the admin console for our existing domain. If we jump down in the tree on the left-hand side to the Data Sources or JDBC section of Domain Configuration, we can see that we have some non-standard JDBC data sources. We wouldn't expect to find our Acme data sources in a standard SOA configuration. We can also jump down to JMS configuration and see some non-standard JMS destinations that are configured within this environment. So if MyST brings across this configuration, that's a good indication that it's doing the right thing. Oh, one more thing while we're in here too. MyST will use the username WebLogic to connect to your SOACS environment. If you used a different name for your admin user when creating your SOACS environment, you'll need to go to your security realm at some point and create a WebLogic user, at least temporarily, or MyST will be unable to successfully discover your configuration. Now, jumping back into the MyST console, we click Discover, then select SOA Cloud Service, then MyST prompts us with a short wizard. For our first step, we're going to create a new blueprint, not based on anything pre-existing. We'll name the blueprint SOA Cloud Service 12.2.1.2 and click Next. And here's where we provide the important information about our domain. We specify the full path to the domain, the Oracle Cloud convention of /u01/data/domains, followed by the name of our domain, and I'll just grab that. We provide a name for our model. We'll call it RxR SOACS 01 after the specific Oracle Cloud instance. More on this in a moment. And we also specify the password for the WebLogic user. The secure configuration we connected in the last video gives us the option that MyST is using for the host where our admin server resides. This is where we make use of that configuration. Well done us! We can choose an environment type here. Remember that these are completely configurable, but we'll use the default of CI for this demo. We click Discover, and then MyST will connect to the environment and start introspecting configuration. That'll take a moment, so let's talk about the difference between a model and a blueprint, seeing as we're creating both in the same step here. A blueprint is MyST's logical representation of all the configuration in an environment, without reference to any physical configuration. For example, representation of 4 managed servers that should exist, but no network addresses. Representation of JDBC data sources that should exist, but no underlying database information. A blueprint is an incomplete skeleton that shows the shape of an environment. In order to be truly complete, a blueprint requires a model, which is a concrete realization of the configuration within a blueprint. Each blueprint can have many models. In fact, this is one of the real strengths of MyST. Configuration defined once in a blueprint can be used again and again to create consistent environments. Your blueprint is your cookie cutter for stamping out consistently shaped environment cookies. Okay, discovery is well and truly done by now, but hopefully that sheds some light on the relationship between blueprints and models. We click Next, review our summary, and then click Done. Now we have an RxR SOACS 01 cloud service. Let's click on it. MyST shows the status of the instance for the service as pending. Now, this doesn't mean that MyST is provisioning anything in this case, but rather that MyST is in the process of registering the existing instance. As well as our cloud service, we also have a blueprint created. If we select Manage from the menu and then Platform Blueprints, our SOA Cloud Service 12212 blueprint is now available. Let's do a quick sanity check. Let's select Actions, then Open to review the contents of the blueprint. If we select Topology, we can see that MyST has found a SOA domain with an admin server and a SOA cluster. But that configuration exists in pretty much every SOA environment, right? But if we pop down to WebLogic domain configuration, then drill into JDBC data sources, we can see our custom JDBC data sources. An extremely cautious individual could go through that domain configuration and review every expected piece of configuration. But we've done this an awful lot over here, so we're going to regard MyST's introspection as tried and battle-tested. That's it for this video. We've created a SOA cloud service via discovery, created an associated model and blueprint, and all from the output of one wizard in MyST. In our next video, we'll be upgrading the configuration to 12213. Exciting times ahead. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to the Rubicon Red MyST channel and click the bell icon so you don't miss a thing. Thanks for watching. See you again soon.